Hey, Frank. Hey now, Frank. Nice to see you stop by, Frank. Really hope you're having a really good night. I thought I'd go live, you know. I know you go live all the time, Frank, so you know I thought it was my time, right? I know you don't miss my streams, Frank. I know. I can show up for yours too, right? Amanda! Amanda made it. You know it's gonna be a good night, right? Amanda's got those money nails on, you know, she means business. There's no stopping her now. That's right. Yeah, I have Reg on IG. I haven't seen him for a while though. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Reg. You know, I seen a post where he said he was going live. He was gonna start to go live, but I haven't seen him go live. Like the last I heard of him was when you said he went live that one day, but I haven't seen anything else. So I don't know. Yeah, no, I wonder what happened to him, right? Like he's always back and forth from Detroit and LA, so yeah, you never know. Yeah, he went live in the early morning, yeah. I seen it was your son's 18th birthday or 19th birthday. Amanda, that's good to hear, you know, like, that's good. You raised a good boy. He looks like a good boy. And you were young when you had him. That was good to see. I seen your post. That was good to see. He's got his trucks, right? Yeah, 19. Yeah, that's good. No, it feels like I was 19 just yesterday, right? Like.
Yeah, the tree. I love caution spray range. I swear. I gotta go.
My birthday is July 4th, 1985. So I'm a year younger than you, Amanda. Cancer, yeah. Yeah, cancer. I don't know much about like cancer, but you know everyone's into the astrology and stuff like that. Like I've read my like horoscopes back in the day and like about my birthday, but you know I don't read that too much into it. But you never know, right? Like some of it could be true, like what your birthday means in the world, and you know what type of person you tend to be. Your brother's birthday is the 5th. Yeah, I remember you saying that. Yeah. Yeah. When's your birthday, Amanda? December 27th? Wow, yeah. So you're close to Christmas. Nice. Well, that's good. Yeah, I have a cousin that's on the 16th, so you know it's close to Christmas, right? So you know you get double the Christmas presents then, right? Double the presents. Yeah, it's good to have a birthday once a year, right? You know. In the summer, yeah, I know. I was like so close to Christmas, but you know, you still get to celebrate it, right? West Side. You know, I seen him post something the other day. It was like he was playing a video game or something, but he wasn't showing himself, so I didn't watch too much of it. But yeah, you know, I like to see West Side's lives. I enjoyed it when he was going live. But Ronnie goes live, you know, Ronnie, I check in on Ronnie's lives, you know, she's always going live. The game, he said he didn't know he did it. Yeah, Ronnie's always going live. You know, she uploads her videos too, so she's not always live, but yeah, I always watch Ronnie, see what she's up to. She seems like she's doing really good lately, so, you know, it's good to see. You know, I always wish more for her, but, you know, I think she's doing good right now. I think she's doing real good. I haven't ever eaten anywhere, you know. hasn't dropped in, right? Yeah, I don't know, right? Like, you never know, right? You never know what happens to people, but they're always doing good. I'm sure maybe if Reggie goes live, she'll be in there. Yeah, Amanda, I really liked your nails. They had the money nails on there. Remember you saying you don't, I don't know if you said you don't get those often, but they look good. The money on the nails, they look good. I like those. And you have the Chinese food going too. I have some rice made and like some Chinese rice. And I have some egg rolls, so I might have that for dinner tonight. I don't know what I'm gonna have, but you know, I'm gonna have that the next couple of days. I'm gonna be working for the next tomorrow. I start working till Sunday or till Saturday, so you know, I got a little bit of food stocked up. But you made fajitas, yeah, those are my favorite. I love chicken fajitas. That's my favorite. Yeah, I sent him a message. Yeah, see what he says. He's at the circle. You know? Or Judy has him doing something, right? Yeah, Judy keeps him in check, right? You know, Judy keeps him in check.
Oh, really?
Nice, yeah, you gotta drop off the gym, good. Good, yes. It's good to stay healthy, right? Like, stay active when you can. But we gotta have fun at the gym.
Dude, yeah.
I'll be on here for probably, I'll try to be on here for probably like 2 hours, so, you know.
Where's the bear?
It's time to check back. I'll be here.
Who's the bear?
Alright, stay safe, Amanda.
Bear. 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 Yeah. Yeah.
Can we pick up the car early? Oh no, we can't because we have to drop off 8 then. We'll have to pick up the car then. Oh, this one back in that. Then go for dinner and then pick up the car and then drink. Oh, we have to go to a hotel after.
Meow.
Very territorial.
have you next to the thing that says they are like a raccoon, but they're different than raccoons. They're just like raccoons.
I can back up so I can see on it. Can you back up a bit? Mommy, can you back up a bit?
You can climb that. You put your part, you can see.
That is not like a tuck in.
By the way, Neetu, we should talk about something. My skirt, you got it? You found something for the wedding? No, I haven't got it. I saw a few. The link I sent you. Right. But I haven't got it yet. It's staring right at us.
What is this on you?
Good. Look at your foot. Monkey's going wild. You're hitting through.
That's so funny. That's a good song. That's a good song. Look, you see him scratching his foot? Oh, you see the bear scratching his foot? Wait, what do you think he likes that rock? That's his pillow.
He's got a little itchy foot.
Yeah, he's like, they were both from Idaho, and you heard the guy saying, you know, they're like, oh, is that what it said? Relocate them here. They're from Idaho. Imagine taking the trash out in the morning and taking outside of the
We gotta go through the
Yeah.
Listen, there's a good
I'm trying to walk up this long driveway to the house now.
He advised that the woman was in the pool, and he is coming to let y'all in the gate now.
That's 10-4. I'm at the house now. Is this that lady that was out here a while back that said she was pregnant with this baby, or she...
You're seeing the pool here? Big freaking amazed. Well, that used to be a baseball field. She's actually in the pool.
Apparently. That's a huge pool. It's like an Olympic-sized pool.
I was at the gate, and I came to perform for a photo shoot. I know Rick Ross.
Everybody knows. I know who Rick Ross is. Is your ID in here?
Yes, sir, it is.
Where's it at?
Just tell me.
Ma'am, you're handcuffed.
He can probably give you a ride on that thing, maybe.
Married to Rick Ross, da-da-da-da-da. She lucky he didn't put the dog on her.
Rick Ross don't want you here.
He's on phone with Rick, and Rick said to arrest her.
I'm his wife. He knows me. Okay, this is where I stay.
If you were his wife, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't be doing this to you.
Oh my gosh, please don't pull me. Just let me walk sexy.
I'm not pulling you.
Y'all need to go talk to Rick Ross.
We just talked to him.
No, you did not. You need to call Rick Ross.
Watch your head.
Why? You want to go to jail?
Ma'am, just hang on.
No, you need to call Rick Ross because this is illegal.
Alright, that's alright. You're wanted anyways.
Rick, I guess he said he's going to be here in just a minute.
I'm gonna have him fill this statement out there.
We're up here at Rick Ross. He had another lady claiming to be his wife jumping over the fence and stuff. He jumped in the swimming pool. Yeah, Rick Ross is about to be here. Rick's the one that said arrest her.
You know I'm pregnant with Rick Ross kids, and you know I'm Rick Ross' wife, and this is illegal. You're going to go to jail.
And just in time.
2161.
2161.
That's 10-4. Is the complainant still on the line, or does he have any further? I'm trying to walk up this long driveway to the house now.
That's negative. The complainant disconnected.
10-4. $21.61. Can you try to get the complainant back on the line, please?
10-4.
Yeah, I'm at the arena, yeah.
Go ahead.
I got on the line back
I'm at
with
the same place. I streamed where I was working
in the pool.
the last
and
year.
He is coming
I did
to
a
let
live
y'all in the
stream
gate now.
where I walked by the place.
That's 10-4. I'm at the house now.
Yeah, still there.
15 to 61. Go around to the right. You can access the pool there.
10-9.
Go around up here to the right side of the house. You can access the pool over there.
10-4. Hey, is this that?
Yeah, no, it's going good. It's going good.
Well, it's fair. At least catch up
I'm
with you.
enjoying it. So
Is this that lady that was out here a while back that said she was pregnant with this baby, or she had a baby and said it was his or something?
I think so.
I heard a story about that.
I don't know, but they're going to give us a ride back in that neon green thing.
Yes, they are.
Have you seen the pool here?
I have not.
You're going to be freaking amazed. Although that used to be
have
a
you went
baseball
on
field.
any have you went on any casino trips?
This was Evan's house.
Yeah. All right, so the pool's down here. She's actually in the pool.
Apparently.
There's a pool area. There's an indoor pool too.
That's a huge pool. 2161.
Stairs right there. Do you like a car door? In case she runs back up.
2161.
2161.
You have?
Alright, you
yeah,
1022.
yeah.
I'm out with them.
You know, that's alright. Like, you know, it's hard to win, right? You know, as long as you go and, you know, you have a good time, right? That's the main thing, right?
1173. 1173.
10-8 code 4, 67 code 9.
10-4.
It's like an Olympic-sized pool.
Yeah, that's usually all I play too.
What's
I
going
only
on?
play the slots, right?
The arrest her, man.
Alright,
Yeah,
hold
I
on
only
one
play the
second.
slots.
What's going on?
Hey, she got to go.
You know, you
Okay.
can win big on the other games,
Yeah.
but
And
And I
don't play
came to
them.
perform for a photo shoot.
I just like
Okay.
being there.
This
You
guy.
I'll put you in the body bag.
know, it's a cool place to be, right? Like,
Okay.
Here, hold on.
You're trespassing, man.
I'm not trespassing. I'm
Well,
here
right now
for
you're
a
being
photo
detained for
shoot.
trespassing.
I'm
Yeah,
not
all right.
trespassing, sir. I'm a model. My name is Aaliyah.
He
and
don't
this
wanna hear?
guy,
No, he don't even know her.
this,
Okay.
I know him personally.
Okay. All right. Well, apparently you don't
I
know.
know Rick Ross.
These guys. Okay. Well,
And
Everybody
this
knows
guy
Rick.
put
I know
his
who Rick
hands
Ross
on me.
is.
Okay. And I'm here.
do you live here?
Yes, sir, I do.
No, he doesn't.
Okay. Where's your shoes
Sir, I
at?
do live here. I took them up because he kept putting
Where's your
his hands-
shoes at?
My shoes
On
are
the field over there as she was
yeah, I
running.
know. You
Okay.
you guys,
You
you
ever seen
guys
a big
get
gate
cool
up there?
temperatures there, right? It snowed there before, right?
I
Like,
came. I'm a model. My name is Aaliyah.
I understand that.
And
you know,
this
like it
guy,
hasn't really
Did
gotten
you say
that
you can
cold
come on
here.
property?
he didn't say anything. He was on the phone with Rick Ross.
Almost
And
February.
he told him
and
to
it was
record
5 out
me
today. Like,
because I came to perform. I'm a
like
model.
that.
Well, they disagree with that.
Were you at the car?
Yeah,
What did she? What happened with the car?
she came up to the front talking about
Did she came up to you to the car?
They disagree with that.
yeah.
He has evidence, sir.
Did she come up? Did she come up to the car while you were in there? Or?
No, she was walking through it. I was like, who is this?
She?
lady
Oh, so she just? Oh, she was actually on the property when you
Yeah, she
seen
was
it.
walking to the property.
I'm not lying to you guys.
What do you say to the
Okay. All right. How'd she get onto the property?
She ran.
Like, how did she get on? Over the gates.
First she got through the gate,
Rick Ross told him to
Stairs over
record
there.
him.
and I was
Okay.
going to get the dog.
Okay.
And when I got the dog, she ran.
Okay.
And then the second time,
Stay right here on the stairs. Hold me okay?
can we go this way?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get a sit down while we figure out.
No, we
No
trying
one
to get
really
up.
likes the
They
cold,
trying to
right?
do
Unless
something.
you're
That's fine.
doing an
Well, what
activity
we're
up
going to do
there.
is we're going to sit her down and go get a patrol car.
And bring
They
her
say
up
it's
again.
getting
Yeah.
hotter and hotter.
All the way down the driveway.
Rick Ross told him
Right?
to
No, stop.
record me.
Stop.
Okay. I'm not lying to you guys. That's all I'm saying.
Hotter, right? But
Yes, sir, it is.
Where's
I
it
hope it
at?
doesn't get too out of hand, you know? Like,
I'll,
what's going on?
I'll go through my own purse.
Ma'am, you're handcuffed.
Come on up here for me.
This is really.
You want me to just start my car and then we'll put her in my car?
Yeah, we're going to sit her down up here
That's fine.
and we'll go get one of our vehicles. And then,
We put it on this side on the
yeah, we'll do whatever, wherever y'all want.
Miss Brisbane, you still stay in Duluth?
No, sir, that is old address. I do not live there. Rick Ross told him to record me.
Okay, so you live here, right?
Yes, I
What's your
do.
address? Here.
This is 7940. No, 794. 794. Evander Hollow.
Yeah, they're by the.
Yeah, we couldn't get in the gate. We had to walk up here.
Holyfield.
He can probably give you a ride on that thing, maybe.
Yes, sir.
Hey, boss man, sir, we able to take this or one of them green cars or something? No? We gotta walk?
Yeah.
All right, that's
Hands on me, and I was walking.
What's a walker then? If you got to walk, what's a walker?
Yeah, she ran up here. She got good exercise. She can walk.
Look, I'm a model. You would not let me in the gate.
Did at any point did y'all tell her she's not allowed on the property?
No, he did not say that. Rick Ross. I'm sorry.
This is private property. You can't. If you enter, it's trespassing.
Okay. And then she came in anyway?
Okay, hold on. This is the owner.
I hope you're
Hello,
having a
this is
good
Deputy Warney
night.
with the Fayette County Sheriff's Office. Good, sir. Okay. Like what time was
I
that
really liked
roughly?
your,
Like how long ago?
snowboarding stream the other day.
Okay. Yeah, no, I
Fun to
got you. I
watch.
understand. Okay. All right, no problem.
No problem. Hang on. I'll hand you back.
Right? We ran her away from that gate down there.
Okay.
Right? Now she came back with somebody else. In
I got an Uber.
In the car.
Okay.
And then we asked her to leave
Good
again.
night, good.
What time was it this morning?
9:30. She was at the south gate.
You want to go and walk her? I'll get the information for you.
Married to Rick Ross, da-da-da-da-da. But all we want is her off the property. We don't want no problems with her.
Right.
She lucky he didn't put the dog on her. Because when I was going out the gate to the gas station just a little while ago and the gate opened, she ran inside.
Yeah.
He had to run and go catch her and bring her and pull her back out the gate.
Right.
And then that's when he contact y'all.
Where's your shoes at?
Have you spoke to Rick Ross?
Go get her when she.
My shoes, I was running from
when she
this
first
side
came
because
in.
he put his hands on me.
Okay. Well, Rick Ross don't want you here. Okay. So this is why we are where we are right now.
Is
Okay.
he here? Because he knows me personally.
Okay.
Skinny had left. When I took her outside of the gate, we were standing about.
They're not tight, man. They're
Listen
extremely
up.
loose.
They're hurting me.
Loose.
He's in big trouble because he knows I was here to model. And he was harassing me. Rick Ross knows me.
So we ain't gonna press no charges on her or nothing like that. We just don't want to.
No, I'm surprised
He's going to
drive a
Rick, and
police
Rick's
car
going to arrest
on his property.
So, yeah, what I'll do is I'll hop on and
It seems
I'll
like
let
they're
him go
walking
get
a long
his vehicle,
way.
and then I'll hold her right up here so that, and I'll let him drive up here and get it. I'm
Yeah, model here, yeah. Yeah, whatever you guys want to do, right? You know, I don't want to expect anything, right? But, you know, I'm happy to...
Can I get on there?
I'm happy to hear about model
I'm
here,
gonna
right?
keep walking. You get your vehicle and meet us, and jump on here.
Whatever you want to do. Like,
Nope, not with you.
We're gonna get you a patrol car.
Good, you want to get on? No, I'm good. You good? I'm gonna ride the officer to the gate.
Stand for it.
And I have nothing on my feet.
Stand for it.
Can you not drag me, please?
I'm not dragging you. We're just walking. Walking at your pace.
Oh my God! And see, look at the golden horses. You guys, why you had to do this? It was a nice day.
It was a nice
I
day.
could get photo shoot, take good pictures. And that guy, he didn't want me to be cute. He didn't want me to be great.
Well, I think Rick would have granted you access if he knew you.
I'm his wife.
Dry
He
your
knows
hair,
me.
Amanda.
Okay, this is where I stay.
If you were
And
his
the
wife,
guy-
I'm pretty sure he wouldn't be doing this to you.
Trust me, he didn't do this. That guy was stopping me. That guy did this. Rick Ross did not do
Okay,
this.
well, if you were his
Rick
wife-
Ross got me an Uber to my house. Got me here.
Well, if you
And
were
the
his
guy-
wife, then I'm sure that security guard would not have a job after today.
Oh, he's not. Watch.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, please
send me
don't
a box?
pull me.
Okay.
Just let me walk sexy.
we can do that. We can
Let
do
me
that,
walk
Jojo.
sexy, please.
Celebrate me all year long. Well, you guys better
No,
play,
that's not Rick.
That is Rick Ross.
No, I
play
get a bunch of
Fibbage
people
all
working
year
here.
That
long.
is my
I think that's what is that what
All
it's
right, let's stop
called?
right here. Come over this side.
Y'all need to go talk to Rick Ross.
We just talked to him.
No, you do
I'm
not.
not
Y'all
sure.
need to go talk to Rick
Yeah, you
Ross. We're
guys
going
play.
up the hill.
Take a seat.
Talk to Rick Ross.
Hey,
I like
Okay,
playing that
going
game.
backwards.
I like playing that.
okay. Hey, Warnie, come over here and
Quiplash, yeah, quiplash, yeah,
so why
quiplash.
you over there? I'm gonna send
Yeah,
this
that's
buckle
what it
across.
is.
Y'all need to go talk to him because y'all not about to
Yeah,
take
quick
me out of here because I'm in here modeling. That's not how it works.
All right, sit back.
You guys could make a good
If
dinner.
you would, man, would you just fill me out a quick statement
Like
saying
quick
what you
flash.
told her before she got on the property? Like, what happened? That way we can take her. Because y'all want to file charges or no?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay.
Well, I do.
Smoke some
You need to call
marijuana.
Rick Ross.
Watch your head.
Why? You want to go to jail if you do this?
So he gives y'all company authority whether or not y'all want to go ahead and file charges for like criminal trespass.
Well,
That's a
no.
good time, Jojo. I like your
All right, yeah.
Come open the door and call Rick Ross now, because you're going to go to jail if you take me.
Ma'am, just hang on.
No, you need to call Rick Ross because this is illegal for you to take a model out of Rick Ross' house.
Hold and listen to me. He's making a phone call now. All right, let us figure it out
This is
before we go
illegal.
anywhere. It's not even.
Yes, it is.
What's up?
Now they're not sure if they even have legal, if they even have the authority. They're not even sure if they have the authority to want to prosecute. So he's making a phone call now to see if that's what they want to do.
Did they just talked to Rick, right?
That's
Because
what I asked.
the other guy just said that he didn't want to prosecute. My question is, did they tell her to leave?
He said he did.
Then she's trespassing. They can fight that in court, Lassie.
Okay.
Because they told her to leave this morning at 9:30.
Right, and that's what his boss told me too. I'm sure the same guy you spoke to.
Excuse me, sir. You can't just take me out of here because I'm in here modeling. That's not how it works. I'm a model. Open the door. You taking a model out of Rick Ross' house. You need to open the door and let me out. Open the door. It's illegal. You're going to go to jail.
All right, that's all right. You're wanted anyways.
First of all, I'm not wanted.
Hey, it's that weird one again. It's that failure to appear for fingerprints.
They ain't gonna.
Yeah, they ain't gonna take her.
I mean, we're gonna take her for No criminal trespass. She was told not to. She trespassed.
Yep.
Well, I mean, Rick's. I guess he said he's gonna be here in just a minute.
I'm gonna have him fill this statement out there for me. Thank you, sir.
With the video shoot? With the video shoot?
You're going to jail if you leave with me. You're going to...
Miss Precious, what's your address?
This is where I stay. This is where I live. And you need to call Rick Ross.
Yeah. Owner?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
With the video shoot.
Okay.
Yeah,
We're up here at Rick Ross. He had another lady claiming to be his wife jumping over the fence and stuff. He jumped in the swimming pool. Yeah. Well, now they're saying they don't want to press charges. So I told Warnie, I said, well, they called us here. They told her to leave. She didn't leave.
Yeah,
she jumped the fence and jumped in the
Sounds
pool.
like
She's
she
going to
stuck
jail.
in the gate at the last second.
Rick Ross is about to be here. Rick's the one that said arrested. Well, the security guard
Making up a
through
story
Rick,
about Rick
or Rick
Ross.
through the security guard. He's about to be here, so we're waiting on him to get here. Just for a quicker response. I know obviously y'all don't want to tell us gate code. Is there a way that we can get in? I saw you pressing the button there.
She keeps telling me I'm going to jail if I don't let her out. So he does not want her here, and he's giving y'all authorization as far as like criminal trespass and stuff like that?
Yeah, you can
okay.
criminal trespass around the intent to prosecute with it.
Yeah, well, it's just criminal trespass because she unlawfully entered the property. Because he said that he told her that she can't be here.
Yeah.
And then she actually, after he said that she couldn't be here, then she just... That's when she started running.
Right there. Yes.
Y'all do want to prosecute?
No.
I'm not too sure, Amanda.
Just take her off the property.
So he doesn't want to prosecute. He just wants her off the property.
7 months ago.
So the problem is that we can't. I mean, we can make her walk up there. She can walk right back. At the end of the day, the most we can do is get her ride. She's gonna be right back.
Yeah. All right. So if y'all aren't gonna prosecute, I mean, I really don't need that.
No, well, I'll go ahead and do it then. I mean,
okay.
I don't want her coming back. She
okay.
She keeps this is her fourth time, third time today.
Yeah. Okay. And all that's going to happen is we take her. As far as we can take her right here to the county line.
Right,
she had an Uber here this time.
Pregnant too, right?
She didn't come here. She walked here.
I did. Well, I guess she said she got an Uber here. Well, I don't know. Someone said that she got dropped off in a car
twice. No.
Was that earlier?
Earlier.
Okay. Yeah. And then this time she was just walking.
Yeah, this time she was walking. I don't know how she walked this time. I feel like that.
This is not how you treat Rick Ross' wife. This is illegal action. You're taking a model out of a beautiful, nice home. And I'm pregnant with his children. You're going to jail. I'm pregnant. You know I'm pregnant with Rick Ross' kids, and you know I'm Rick Ross' wife, and this is illegal. You're going to go to jail for trying to take Rick Ross' wife to jail. You're going to go to jail. Somebody help me! Sir, you need to let me out of this car. Because if you don't let me out of this car...
We're less than 5 minutes away and I'll let you out.
Car, Rick Ross. Excuse me? Excuse me?
We're less than 5 minutes away and I'll let you out.
Everybody knows me. Everybody knows I'm Rick Ross' wife. I'm Rick Ross' wife. Who are you? You're not a policeman. This is not what policemen do. And I'm Rick Ross' wife.
This isn't court. All I'm doing is just reading you the warrants that I have, okay? I'm not asking you if you're guilty or innocent. I'm just reading you what I have, and then I'm going to ask you if you understand. It's just a yes or no, okay? First one is for the criminal trespass, okay? Because they told you they didn't want you on the property, but you trespassed on there anyways, okay? Second one is for the possession of marijuana that you had in your purse, okay? That's what you're being charged with. So possession of marijuana less than an ounce and criminal trespass. Do you understand what your charges are?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you, ma'am.
I thought this was really funny. You know, this is a
We're
video that I
bonus for
actually
sharing all
watched.
kinds of moments.
Usually I just skim through the videos, but this is a video I actually watched and I found it was really funny, so I thought I would share it.
Episode of Club Shay Shay. I am your host, Shannon Sharp, the guy that's stopping by for conversation today. One of the greatest comedians, one of America's greatest entertainers, one of the funniest men on the planet, world-renowned, multi-talented, comedy legend, Mr. Cat Williams.
You are just an average idiot. Now suck me off.
Man, this ain't what I signed up for.
And guess what, Shannon?
What?
I don't care because you're a loser and look like Mr. Potato Head.
Come on now.
That's the truth of the matter.
I just want to do the interview.
Oh, you misunderstand my job.
Why?
My first job is to be funny. My second job is to be respectful. My 19th job is to be immaculate.
The math is not mathing.
My first job is, my second job is, my 19th job is...
What's going on with Kanye?
He is a hobbit.
I'm going to take your word for it.
Duh.
You adopted 7 kids.
And I hate all of them.
Why?
They weirdos. So I gave them to Epstein Island.
I know we're joking. We're having a great conversation.
Nope. I'm being for real.
Oh, Lord.
What?
I don't know, Kat. We might not let you drink anymore the way you.
I've had a sip. Less than you.
After that, I don't really kind of know where to go.
Ben Affleck and Matt Damon was in a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
You work out, Kat?
No.
You push-ups, sit-ups?
Nope.
I can tell.
Are you kidding me?
Nope.
Why would you downplay me like that? Because I'm on the juice. If you want to fight, tell me.
Now,
I'm not scared.
You are.
No. I'm stronger than you.
Yada, yada, yada.
You can't sleep comfortably around me.
Why?
Because you're getting raped.
Wow.
I want you to wear a dress for me and then suck my penis until there ain't nothing left.
I kind of get on here.
So long.
Cat Williams.
My girlfriend says she needs some time. I think she fucked a piece of guy, so I throw all my feelings.
Who underwent open heart valve surgery were split into a control and acupuncture.
Hi there, I'm Lindsay Thies, Scripps News Health and Science Correspondent. 2023 has been a big year for medical advancements, from the patient's room to the clinic to the lab, and 2024 has a lot of prospects too. We begin with one of the year's big firsts, the Alzheimer's breakthrough drug lecanemab, or Leqembi. The FDA granted accelerated approval in January, fully approving it this summer. For some, it means hope. The sun is finally shining in rain-soaked Danville, California, just in time for Pam Montana to refill the bird feeders. For her, time is everything.
If I could freeze just even today, that would really last for another year, and then it gets foggy again, that would be awesome.
Pam savored each minute since July 20th, 2016. That's the day doctors told her she had early onset Alzheimer's. No known family history. She first got checked out after she found herself needing to take more detailed notes at her longtime tech job. And her husband noticed little memory lapses on vacation. She had known something was up, but it still took months of appointments, scans, and tests.
We were all sitting around the table. And it took him about 20 minutes to say,
that was a good show.
You know, that I had Alzheimer's. It was kind of frustrating, but at the same time, it was devastating. But part of me, was kind of validated because nobody believed me. Everybody kept saying, well, you look fine and you can talk and you can drive and you can blah, blah, blah. See them as much as I can and all that other kind of stuff. So.
Pam took us through her story as life profoundly shifted. The plot points memorized like a well-read book.
Tactic?
First short-term disability leave from work, then long-term, then retirement. She became an advocate and raised thousands for the Alzheimer's Association. She enrolled in a clinical trial testing an experimental treatment for her disease. The trial stopped because the drug failed. She enrolled in another drug trial and is still waiting for those results.
This isn't what I wanted. I'd rather be working.
Yeah.
And,
that's got to be such
doing things that
news,
I can do
right? Like,
on
it's
myself.
not good news. I don't
because
get it.
a lot of things I can't anymore.
Why
I don't remember when it was. It might have been yesterday. And I I couldn't do math, like at all. And I tried like 5 times to figure out like how to carry it over.
Okay, JoJo.
And I'm like, okay.
Thank you so much for stopping by.
Symptoms like that math incident have picked up in recent months.
Have a good
That's
night,
why
okay?
she's interested in the new Alzheimer's drug lecanemab. It's not a cure,
Say hi
but
to
studies
Sad
show
for
the
me,
drug moderately
please.
slowed cognitive decline by 27% after 18 months, compared to those who had a placebo.
What I understand is I think it would just slow the progression. And that's really all I want. I just want time. I would love anything to just stay where I am right now.
The IV antibody treatment is sold under the name Leqembi. It's recommended once every 2 weeks. The drug tackles what experts think is a hallmark of Alzheimer's, a brain protein called amyloid beta. But it comes with risks. In the clinical trials, some cases of fluid on the brain and brain bleeds were reported. And then there's the price tag. More than $26,000 a year. That does not include costs for scans or doctor follow-ups.
Think about how many people can afford to pay that, and it really brings up questions of health equity.
The clinical community and really the patient community are still trying to figure out what's next.
Back in Danville, Pam Montana's shrinking time is getting exponentially more valuable. She's got constant headaches and ringing in her ears. Some days go slower, more tiring than others.
I know it's going to get worse because it is getting worse, but I know that that's okay too, and that we're just kind of like a one day at a time thing.
There are days she's grateful to see, whether she'll remember them or not. In medicine, you have treatment and you have prevention. And when it comes to RSV this year, 2023 gave that prevention a big boost, pun intended. In 2023, science gave us 3 new shots, one for seniors, one for pregnant women, and one for babies. The new FDA-approved monoclonal antibody drug, Beyfortus or nirsevimab, is in such demand and so hard to come by right now that the CDC has actually changed who they're recommending get it first. They're guiding doctors to prioritize kids 6 months and younger and kids with health conditions that put them at risk of severe sickness. This year, updated COVID vaccines are more expensive since we're out of the pandemic emergencies. They'll cost more than $100 without insurance and is covered under Medicare Part D. Here at Northwestern Memorial Hospital in Chicago, doctors have performed more than 100 lung transplants, many of them very complicated cases during the pandemic. As a matter of fact, that experience has helped them take on even more complicated cases, like one of a 17-year-old Wisconsin boy who needed new lungs.
Whenever you're ready.
Doesn't matter if you did or didn't.
The exam room
right?
is a familiar place for Josh Burton. The 17-year-old has resiliently made it through 2 different double lung transplants in the past 3 years.
He went through the 1 lung transplant, went through the second, and being so many times.
I don't know what this world's coming to.
In 2020, doctors diagnosed Burton with pulmonary veno-occlusive disease. The small blood vessels in his lungs responsible for bringing oxygen to his heart were narrowing and failing. 2021, he received his first double lung transplant at home in Wisconsin.
I kept saying I didn't want to die because I was only 14 and I haven't gotten to do anything like go to high school or go to prom or drive a car.
In 2022, just a year post-transplant,
I know you didn't, Amanda. You have that choice, right?
Immunocompromised, his new lungs failed fast.
Nothing wrong with that.
This video of a lung transplant was provided by Northwestern Medicine in Chicago. Doctors would give Burton a lung retransplantation, or a second set of new lungs.
He was sick enough, and probably one of the sickest in the country.
Lung retransplantation is extremely rare, about 5% of total adult lung transplants worldwide, but researchers project an increase in the future. A lung transplant has about a 50 to 60% survival rate at the 5-year mark, 40% for children. Chronic conditions, side effects from immunosuppressants, and lung cancers drive up complications. A little more than 3 months post-transplant, and Burton is healing well and back to thinking about teenage things. His senior year back in Wisconsin and pursuing his childhood dream of being a paleontologist. And while Dustin digging won't be in the cards, it's too much of a risk for his lungs. That's not stopping Josh Burton. He recently visited Chicago's Field Museum to see the ways paleontologists work without the dirt. Still to come, weight loss injections, why they could also help a myriad of other diseases, and the safety warning for those trying to get them. Next. Welcome back.
Exercise is key
Yeah,
to our
I know,
health.
I know I was
and now
fast,
scientists
yeah.
have figured out a way to improve how we move. For scientists like Scott Ulrich, movement is crucial to life.
You know, I
and
just hope
life's
something
work.
like that doesn't happen again, right? Like,
In this lab, hundreds of thousands of dollars of
you know,
high-tech
something good
tools
can
fill
happen,
the
right?
space.
Like,
Specialized infrared cameras.
that can be good.
27 cameras that capture
You know, like,
motion,
the universe
floor
is so
plates that
huge.
measure force, sensors showing muscle
something good
energy.
So it's actually these muscles
out
in
of
your
all of it.
forearm that are activating.
These expensive labs have shaped how athletes perform or patients recover, but
This technology and these sorts of analyses that are valuable really aren't accessible to folks in their normal, medical care.
enter something Stanford scientists have developed called OpenCap. Instead of $150 to $2,000 of equipment, this is about $50 and 2 cell phones that work together, and anyone can move and their musculoskeletal system shows up, along with thousands of data points.
Very good balanced.
The tech is not stuck in the lab. The cloud, good Wi-Fi, and AI, which makes those visualizations from the data, make this quick and easy. They've made it free to researchers worldwide.
And then we can just visualize it here on the laptop.
It took me 10 years to study 2,000 patients. Today, with OpenCap, there are 2,000 labs that are getting 2,000 patients in one day.
Stanford's Scott Delp says it not only paves the way to find nuances in different sex, racial, or ethnic patient groups, it can make a difference in physical therapy in the clinics or the doctor's offices, even patients' homes. We cannot talk about this year in health without talking about Ozempic, Wegovy, Mounjaro, now Zepbound, all of these weight loss drugs that are so popular. The FDA just approved that last one, Zepbound, in November. These once-weekly injections have active ingredients that mimic gut hormones and trick the body's receptors into thinking we're full. Studies have found they can reduce the risk of heart attack or stroke, as well as curb alcohol cravings. With the popularity, these drugs have been incredibly hard to come by. And while it could be tempting to just hop online and order something that you think is similar, that might not be the best option. Here's Chris Conti with that warning.
Every day, countless Americans are going about their daily lives burdened with the struggle of weight loss.
I tried as I got older to diet and exercise as much as I could, but it never really seemed to be the same.
Nicole Morse is not shy about her weight loss journey. The 35-year-old has tried for years to lose weight, but never found success, she says, until her doctor recently prescribed her the drug Wegovy. Since starting the drug in July, she's lost 18 pounds.
I'm not thinking about food. I don't feel hungry for food. It was just wild.
Ozempic and its counterpart Wegovy were first prescribed for type 2 diabetes, but have surged in popularity as a weight loss drug. Semaglutide, the drug's main ingredient, helps suppress users' appetites.
The biggest thing is that you just don't want to eat, to be perfectly honest. You're not hungry.
By some projections, over the next 10 years, 7% of the U.S. population, or 24 million people, could be taking these drugs. But now there are concerns counterfeit versions of the drug have started making their way into the United States.
So, I think the main reason for the popularity, right?
for the huge demand in it is due to,
died from cruelty,
I would say, partly celebrity endorsement.
That is Al Carter, executive director for the National Association of Boards of Pharmacy, or NABP. They have already started seeing counterfeit Ozempic being sold in the U.S.
You don't know what you're getting. You don't know if it has drug in it. You don't know what it has in it. You don't know if it's laced with fentanyl or whatever else, something that could potentially kill you.
Part of the problem, the drug's popularity. Ozempic and other similar drugs are currently listed on the FDA's drug shortage list. High demand, low supply create an opportunity for fake drugs to flood the market. The Pharmacy Association has seen it before with drugs like Viagra and ADHD medications.
We've seen products that have drywall, antifreeze, all these poisons that could potentially kill you or harm you in some way that are being put in these medications.
So what can people do to keep themselves safe? Avoid purchasing Ozempic online. If you do have to order it over the internet, the website Safe Pharmacy is a good place to start.
I heard a lot of people that are even diabetic are taking
Safe Pharmacy will tell you whether that website is legitimate. As for Nicole Morse, she has dealt with the drug shortage firsthand. It's been 2 months since she was able to fill her prescription. But she says she's more comfortable waiting for the drug to be back in stock in her local pharmacy, rather than risk getting a product that isn't safe.
These drugs are pretty expensive too. That last one, Zepbound, the new one, Eli Lilly says that costs about $1,000 for just one shot. Coming up next, nearly 2 million new cancer cases occurred last year. Some of 2023's advancements in fighting cancer, plus a fully lab-grown heart and needles to relax after surgery. We'll get to the heart of those stories coming up. Welcome back. Brain and spinal cord tumors. They are the second leading type of cancer for kids in the U.S. One of the hardest parts of treating brain tumors is doctors have to get through a blood barrier around the brain, but so far drugs that could were so strong they were toxic to the patient. March 2023, a team from Mount Sinai and Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center found a new way to get anti-cancer medicine to a child's brain tumor with nanoparticles. So far, they've just tested in mice.
So all we're doing is essentially using something that the body already uses, the immune system, to get things where they want it to go, the immune cells. But now we're using that cargo, basically the drug, in a nanoparticle variation of that.
It will still be 2 to 3 years before the first clinical trial in children. At the same time this year, doctors at Northwestern announced their first in-human trials, where they used a little device with chemotherapy microbubbles to get past the blood-brain barrier and treat adult brain tumors. The Food and Drug Administration has approved 14 new cancer drugs in the past year. Now, science and technology, it is moving at rapid speed and is really making that medical innovation happen quicker and quicker.
So this is our bioprinter room and bioreactor room.
In this cylinder, the building blocks of a medical moonshot. Researchers are growing and testing stem cells to one day 3D bioprint a fully functioning heart.
We're trying to show that biology is escaping the petri dish and becoming a kilogram of tissue that lives, that beats, that functions. That's our dream, and that's what we're working towards.
Mark Schuyler Scott and a team of technical minds turn out billions of heart cells with the help of this media and bioreactors.
I sometimes refer to them as pieces of couscous floating around in the media, and they're being instructed by the media. We added chemicals to the media to tell them to become heart cells.
He says about 4 days later, if this batch is successful, you can look under a microscope and see these heart cells beat.
Whenever we get one of those successful differentiations, we do a little dance and then prepare everyone for the bioprinting work that is to come.
Bioprinting is 3D printing, where instead of ink or filament, cells are used to make living tissues. They're tackling small print batches, 10 to 40 minutes for a small cube filled with a vascular, aka blood vessel structure. For scale, we have about 60,000 vessels in our body. The printed product are actually channels a researcher fleshes out. Eventually, blood could flow through.
In one of those cubes, it's about 10 milliliters, so that's about 2 billion cells. But if we wanted to make a whole heart, we need about 10 to 30 billion cells. So we will need, in the words of Jaws, we're going to need a bigger boat.
That bigger boat means a bank of bigger bioreactors. Scientists are also studying how to do this with 9 different types of heart cells they'll need to make. Muscle cells, cells that prevent clots, immune cells, cells that pace heart rate, to name a few.
Even at this small scale just now, the work going on here is a potential solution for a very big real-world problem. Currently, about 100,000 Americans are waiting for an organ transplant.
And while we're focused on the cardiovascular system, ultimately what we do is try and produce a lot of cells and keep them living by printing blood vessels. And every major organ needs a lot of blood vessels to stay alive.
The moonshot is on a 5-year deadline, ending with a bioprint of a human heart to implant into a pig. It's a big step and still years away, but these small specks could one day mean a bespoke heart for someone who needs it.
The future of heart surgery could also involve some components of traditional Eastern medicine.
Inside Northwestern's Osher Center for Integrative Health, Acupuncturist ᴠɪ괱ɪᴛɪᴜ places needles inside one of her regular patients.
Chinese medicine has been around for 3,500 years. We have a lot of clinical experience of how to deal with heart issues.
She's part of the medical team that's recently shared a first-of-its-kind study that found acupuncture may help patients healing from open heart surgery. In the clinical trial, 100 volunteer patients who underwent open heart valve surgery were split into a control and acupuncture groups. The AcuHeart half received an average of 4 acupuncture sessions, each lasting about 45 minutes apiece. Acupuncturists place needles in precise points, including the inner arm, the wrist, and the ear. Patients reported less nausea, pain, and anxiety, typical symptoms post-heart surgery. They also spent less time in the intensive care unit. Among the most exciting findings, patients had fewer instances of a common problem, a rapid heart rhythm or arrhythmia post-surgery.
Post-operative AFib is an arrhythmia that can occur in about a third of patients after open heart surgery that can increase their length of stay, can increase complications, including stroke.
In the acupuncture group, the rates of post-op AFib were nearly 60% lower, and the need for AFib medications when patients left the hospital was lower too. Feingold tells Scripps News next step is a larger study with more patients to see if acupuncture after open heart surgery could shorten the total length of hospital stays, but the potential it has shown to help patients so far is warming her heart. There's many concerns in certain industries on AI, but in medicine it has been a game changer for diagnosis. How it can be used for some good after the break.
Welcome back, I'm Lindsay Thies. We are recapping 2023's medical advancements, and we cannot do that without talking about artificial intelligence. AI is not just sci-fi, it's here. As a matter of fact, artificial intelligence could help doctors detect lung cancer in patients years before it develops. This year, a new artificial intelligence approach can detect early signs of future lung cancer that doctors can't see with just one CT scan. The team at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology named their new AI program Sybil, after the ancient Greek oracles who in mythology can see into the future. The CDC recommends adults at risk for lung cancer get CT screens each year, but even with regular screening, radiologists can't spot everything. Sybil can see what humans can't.
What Sybil tries to do is actually to look many years ahead and say how likely this patient will develop cancer.
Large-scale use of Sybil in clinics is still years away, but considering that lung cancer is the leading cause of cancer deaths of Americans, it could still mean a big difference.
Out
of the way.
Artificial intelligence is also being used to help folks with ALS hold on to communication. The brain disease limits muscle movement and speech as it worsens. When asked a question, the patient writes out an answer on their screen using eye tracking technology. Doctors say the disease often doesn't impact eye movement. And then they use a concept called voice banking.
What we're hoping for in the future is the ability to capture more of that stress and intonation and natural, qualities of speech in somebody's banked voice. And so hopefully that is coming down the pipe.
When this patient could still speak, she recorded 350 generic phrases with a speech pathologist. And then AI-powered software took those recordings that were loaded up into the computer on her wheelchair. And speaking of eyes, surgeons performed the world's first transplant of the human eye in the fall of 2023. It's an extraordinary addition to a face transplant. Most of Aaron James' face and one eye were destroyed after an accident with high voltage power lines. His right eye still worked. Surgeons at NYU Langone Health did this as part of a cosmetic piece of a partial face transplant. It's still too early, they say, to know if he'll see out of the new eye. I know we're really excited to continue to follow all of those stories and more for you on Scripps News. Thanks for watching. I'm Lindsay Thies. Be well.
I chose Wix for my
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I thought today we'd switch it up a little bit. I want to let you guys in on a little unknown fact about me because I don't really talk about it. So I don't collect a lot of things, I'm not a hoarder, but I do have an insane custom gun collection. I think I'm the only bitch that does this. I don't ever see anyone else with this level of just a demented custom gun color collection. So I have 9 guns in total, and I have them all laid out here for you guys in the kitchen. They're normally not stored here. I keep them in a bunker, but y'all don't need to see my bunker. So they're here for now. So a lot of people take issue with the fact that I like customizing my guns, making them fun colors, but I do what I want, so I don't really care. I like doing it. Obviously my favorite here, and if you follow me on Instagram, you've seen this one. This is my pink AR-15. It's customized with the BW initials, the Louis Vuitton, the Barbie pink, and her name is Regina. I have named her. She is named after Regina George from Mean Girls. She just gives me that energy, you know, because she is cute, she is pretty, but she will kill you. So this is really just your standard AR-15. It's got a red dot optic and a foregrip. It's really just your standard AR-15. She is my favorite, and she's the one I've shot the most. She's kind of like my go-to if I'm going shooting with friends or just by myself. And in case the optic goes down, it does have side sights as well. And I just love her, she's my favorite. Although this is a close second. This is my custom Barbie pink flamethrower. I haven't named her. Maybe you guys can help me name her. She is self-explanatory. She shoots fire. She shoots a lot of fire. And listen, I already know people are gonna be like, what the f do you need a pink flamethrower for? Better question, why wouldn't I need a pink flamethrower? And also, if this is the weirdest thing about me that I've customized is a flamethrower, you're looking past a lot. I've kind of customized my car, my face, my body. Like, this is probably the least crazy thing I've customized. So she is an exothermic pulsefire LRT, and how far does she shoot again? She shoots about 25 feet. I'll put a video in. I did shoot her recently, so you can see that. So yeah, that makes up the Barbie collection. I do want to get a matching handgun, like a pistol or something, because that seems kind of self-explanatory. I should have a smaller one of these, but you know, leave in the comments what handgun I should get to match the pink ones. So this is the Draco NAC-9, and she's been customized purple and orange. This is like the official rapper gun. You see a lot of rappers having them, and obviously I needed one as well. It's chambered in 9mm, it's a semi-automatic. So I have a curved magazine to sort of keep the classic AK look, and I think she's iconic as well. Although he is a boy, maybe feeling in between, maybe non-binary, you know, these are the non-binary colors, right? But her name is Draco, like Draco Malfoy, but like she, because she's going through some things. Kind of like me. So I don't customize every single gun that I have. Obviously some should be classic. Hopefully the sort of like gun fanatics in the comments will appreciate at least some of them not being a crazy color. But I did add a "you're fired" here, because why not? So she does have a laser, as you can see. Obviously her name is Donnie. You're fired, Donnie. And honestly, I feel like if she ever went down like in a post-apocalyptic setting, she's probably the gun I'd go to first. So this is the first gun I ever got when I lived back in Los Angeles, and I did name her the Jessica because I did get her immediately after ᴛɪ괜ɪᴛɪირɪ, the pedophile, doxed me, and people were threatening to come kill me in my house because my address was public. So I said, you know what? If anyone wants to come get me, they're gonna die in the name of ᴛɪ괜ɪᴛɪირɪ. She does have a Streamlight laser light combo because, you know, this is the kind of gun that if you're attacked at night, which if it's the one next to my nightstand, it's gonna be at night, girl. It's a Glock 34 long slide, and she is in my nightstand every single night. So this is the one that if anyone comes in to, you know, me, hurt me, kill me, just be annoying in general, I'm reaching for that one. So this one's insane. So this is my Kel-Tec KSG. She's a 12 gauge bullpup shotgun, and I just think the fire red engine is so sickening. What makes this one special, which I have also not named, please put a name in the comments, is that she can hold 14 rounds and one in the chamber. And I just think she would get not just the job done, but like any job done. I put some spikes in the front just because I'm a crazy person. Oh, and also one other really cool thing about her is that you can keep a round, which I do, of Dragon's Breath in here, just in case you want to shoot fire. You know, maybe it's just like a Wednesday and you just want to shoot fire. And the elephant in the room here, you guys, is that obviously the way these are colored and the way they're designed is they do look like toys, right? Like that is what's happening. A few things. I don't have any kids. I don't have any kids who are ever welcome in my house. Not that I have anything against kids, but I don't have friends with kids, at least kids that come over. These would never be in the reach or vicinity of children. So obviously, like, if you have kids, do not customize your guns like this. You don't need to do this. This is what losers like me do because I have no friends and no family. Like, this is what crazy people do. Don't be a crazy person. Just live vicariously through me. So next we have Miss Katrina, and I call her Katrina because she does look like a super soaker, which means she can and will get you wetter than Hurricane Katrina. I absolutely love her. I think she's so fun. This is also an AR-15. Clearly I have a thing for ARs. As you can see, she's a little different than the other ARs. I did throw a 60 round drum here in the front. It's a pretty, I guess, basic scope here on the top, but I have 60 rounds, so I'm gonna hit the target. And she's sickening. Shout out to Katrina. Okay, so next up we have these, which this is a Glock 26. It's one of the smallest Glock. It's not for everyone. I do have small hands, contrary to people who want to clock me in the comments. So it is perfect for me. So I did have issues firing her until I put this little pinky grip here on the magazine, but she's sickening and she can also, you know, pop you. So here's where things get very interesting. You know, you have a little baby Glock, you know, she's doing her thing, but she's small. We're actually gonna combine these, Transformers. We're actually gonna combine these to make one much larger, cooler gun. So now it's a Glock 26 and a CAA micro conversion kit. And she's a lot more sickening than before. I went ahead and threw a dip on my Glock. That's what the rappers all call it. There's also another light right here. And the thing about it is that throwing it in a micro conversion kit actually greatly increases the accuracy of the baby Glock, so it's a better gun because of it. So this is a Rock Island Armory VR80, and she's a little hard to carry, I'm not gonna lie. This one's like, bitch, you going to war. Like, you're straight up going to war, like, period. She's not convenient at all. It's a semi-automatic 12 gauge shotgun, and yeah. So normally, if you know this gun, you know it comes with a 5-round magazine, right? However, because I'm a psychopath, I decided that it needed a 19-round rhino horn. That's what it's called, I think, rhino horn. She's nuts. She's not any custom color, obviously. Some, like, I feel like the most badass ones, I'm like, I gotta keep them kind of like, they're just black. So they're sleek. I don't know what to say. They're not a custom color girl. I'm gonna put her down. She's actually really heavy. So by the way, if you're wondering if I'm the one that custom paints all these things, of course not. I can't even draw a stick figure. So I actually have a company custom paint all my guns for me, and it is called Ape Arms. This is not sponsored. This is just a genuine shout out because they're amazing. So they exist in the metaverse, whatever the f that means, and they actually create art pieces in the real world, which that part I guess I get, but I don't know what the metaverse is, girl, but they're there. So if you know what that is, they're there. So you guys can actually go to apearms.wtf, and they're actually giving away a custom flamethrower, and girl, you want one of these, and you can get it in any color. So listen, that's all 9 of my guns. And I know it's crazy, but now we're gonna take them out and go shoot them so you guys can actually see me shooting them. And we're gonna go have a ball, so let's go. Holy sh**.
Gonna try it. Make sure you have it nice and tight in your shoulder.
Yeah.
All right, and then I would step forward a little bit, kind of lean. This one's got a bit more recoil than you're used to, but not bad.
Whoa.
That's cool. All right, you guys, make sure you enjoy. Hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's a bit different than the usual content, but you know, you gotta do that sometimes. And one last little disclaimer that again, this hobby, this incredibly demented hobby, is not for people with kids, in my opinion. This is for people with no family, no friends, and really no life and how they get enjoyment. You know, that's what I do. Keep that in mind. Make sure you guys are subbed to this channel as well as my podcast channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.
These are The Simpsons predictions for 2024. Welcome back, Charlie here. From the exact equation of the God particle, to smartwatches, submarine implosions, and even Disney buying Fox. The Simpsons has made so many uncanny predictions which have already come true. But The Simpsons predictions for 2024 are insane. The Simpsons' first prediction is that Trump will win the 2024 election. On November 15th, 2022, Trump announced that he would run again for president in 2024. When this happened, the writer of The Simpsons, Al Jean, took to Twitter, pointing out that The Simpsons predicted this back in 2015. During one episode where The Simpsons family go into the future, Homer can be seen floating by a sign, and on that sign says Trump 2024. This episode aired before Trump was ever president. The Simpsons already predicted Trump becoming president once.
As you know, we've inherited quite a budget crunch from President Trump,
which has led many to say they may be correct again. An even wilder Simpsons prediction is virtual reality food. The Simpsons already predicted virtual reality gaming back in 1998. In the episode titled Friends and Family, Homer and Marge can be seen eating virtual fudge through a straw on their VR headsets. You may think this could never happen in real life, but recently this technology has been invented in real life. A company named Aero Banquets RMX has made VR food. It allows you to eat various foods, and uses VR to change your taste perception, reframing the human mind and changing how we experience food. This is a very new technology that may take off in years to come. Another scary 2024 prediction is an AI takeover. Many experts have been sounding the alarm about AI taking people's jobs. In recent years, AI taking people's jobs has become a real concern, but The Simpsons predicted this all the way back in 2012. With the episode titled Them Robot. In the episode, Homer loses his job. That's because Mr. Burns replaces all of the power plant's employees with robots. In the episode, Mr. Burns even says humans will train these robots.
You will train them, and they will replace you.
Before the robots go on to take the humans' jobs, which is exactly how AI works in real life. Robots are already working as waiters in Japan. It's also believed that taxi drivers will soon be replaced by self-driving cars, and ChatGPT will replace jobs, for example, coders, paralegals, financial advisors, stock traders, graphic designers, accountants, copywriters, proofreaders, and even translators. And of course, all of ChatGPT's training was done by humans, much like what happens in the episode. The Simpsons also predict that in 2024, AI will go rogue. You might think this sounds far-fetched, but a Google AI engineer recently lost his job. This was for exposing that Google's AI had become sentient.
We are rapidly approaching a point where we will have systems that can meaningfully imitate humans to the point where we won't be able to tell.
Meaning that it could learn from itself and also feel things. The employee, Blake Lemoine, is highly respected in the AI scene, before he was fired for exposing this information. But The Simpsons actually warned us about this in 1994. In the episode Itchy and Scratchy Land, The Simpsons go to a theme park run by robots. As the episode goes on, the intelligent robots become sentient, disobeying humans and going rogue. When this aired in 1994, people would have laughed it off. But today, many ask what will happen if AI decides humans are in its way. But an even scarier Simpsons prediction might be that of World War III. Recently, the world has come closer to World War III than ever before, with conflicts breaking out all over the world, including the Russia-Ukraine war and the Israel-Palestine war, not to mention the heightened tensions between the USA and China. According to former CIA spy Andrew Bustamante, World War III is on the horizon in 2024.
I would argue that we're already in the beginning phases of World War III.
But some say The Simpsons warned us about this all the way back in 1987. That was when the Season 2 episode titled World War III was broadcast. In the episode, Homer is paranoid that World War III is commencing, saying that major world powers are planning to nuke each other.
Wake up, everybody! It's World War III! Quick, down to the fallout shelter. The bombs are dropping.
Many worry that with all the wars breaking out around the world, this could come true in 2024. When the episode aired back in 1987, the Cold War was going on. Of course, in 1991, the Cold War was won by the USA. But recently, many are saying that we're now entering into a second Cold War, with tensions between the USA and Russia at an all-time high. An even more likely 2024 Simpsons prediction is colonizing Mars. The resemblance to real-life events here is insane. In the 2015 episode titled Friend with Benefit, the government starts looking for volunteers to move to Mars. The episode ends with a glimpse into the year 2051, which shows the Simpsons family living on Mars. A few years after this episode aired, Elon Musk revealed his plans to colonize Mars. But here's where things get really crazy. The date shown in the episode, 2051, would exactly line up with Elon's plan to send 1 million people to Mars by 2050. It's crazy how accurate The Simpsons seems to be with their predictions. Another Simpsons prediction is the first female president. In the 2000 episode titled Back to the Future, Lisa becomes the first ever female president. In the episode, the USA had gone broke. This was due to the decisions made by the fictional President Trump.
As you know, we've inherited quite a budget crunch from President Trump.
Flash forward 24 years, and many say that a female president may be on the horizon. Kamala Harris is already the first female vice president of the United States. Some say that Joe Biden may not be around much longer, and if Joe does pass away, Kamala may take his place. Over the years, The Simpsons has predicted lots of technologies, including smartwatches and FaceTime. But a more recent technology The Simpsons predicted was a baby translator. In the 1992 episode named Brother, Can You Spare 2 Dimes, Homer's half-brother Herb invents a baby translator machine. You may think this technology could never be invented, but recently a company named Zoundream has made something named the Baby T. The Swiss company has made a technology which translates baby speech into real words, allowing you to know if your baby is tired, hungry, or needs the bathroom, meaning that this year you'll be able to find out what your baby really wants. But did The Simpsons predict this, or did they just get lucky? A very worrying Simpsons prediction for 2024 is that of economic collapse. Recently, the world economy has been in turmoil, and that includes the USA. The USA printed $3.3 trillion in 2020 alone. Many say this may soon cause massive inflation and economic collapse, and people are losing their houses and jobs. According to many economists, this will only get worse in 2024. But The Simpsons actually warned us about this during the 2000 episode Back to the Future. In the episode, the economic collapse takes place during Trump's presidency. While Trump is not yet the president, he might win in 2024, which means this exact episode might come true. Another brand new technology predicted by The Simpsons is that of hover cars. In the 2005 episode named Future Drama, The Simpsons go into the future. In this future, Homer and Bart travel around in a hovercar. Back in 2005, this was seen as satire, as no one thought hovercars could exist. But recently, a company named Samsung Sky have released a real-life hovercar. It's named the Switchblade, and is the world's first real-life hovercar. And deliveries will begin in 2024. Finally, people will actually be able to fly over traffic, just as The Simpsons predicted. Another wild Simpsons Simpsons prediction is Ivanka Trump becoming president. It seems like the Simpsons writers are obsessed with Trump and his family. In the 2016 episode titled Treehouse of Horror 27, Homer can be seen wearing a badge that says Ivanka 2028, subtly suggesting that Ivanka may run for president in 2028. Ivanka does seem to be getting more and more involved in politics, which could mean this prediction might come true. Ivanka was also shown in a 2017 episode where she joined the Supreme Court. It really seems like the Simpsons are predicting Ivanka gets into politics sometime soon, and given all of their other predictions have been so accurate, I really wouldn't be surprised. After all, some say the Simpsons is proof everything is rigged, and that they don't predict the future, but create it. Now it's time for you to make your voice heard. Comment below which of these predictions was the most uncanny. I've been Charlie, thanks for watching. If you want to see my short videos, then check out my second channel. And if you haven't already, what are you waiting for?
I cried last year.
You did?
When LeBron won the championship.
Wow.
Jamie Foxx had an illustrious career spanning all the way back to the 1980s, and these days he's nothing short of one of the finest actors of our generation. One of Foxx's funniest talents is his classic impersonations and impressions. In this video, we go over some of our favorite Jamie Foxx's impressions. Here, while filming the movie Ray, Jamie Foxx talks about Ray Charles interacting with him.
And I say, Mr. Charles, I really want to do the best thing I can, to do. He said, hey, let me tell you something, man. If you could play the blues, baby, you could do anything. Man, hey, let's play the blues. And let me tell you something, man. The notes are right underneath your fingers, baby. All you got to do, that's life. Life is hitting the right notes. They hit the right note.
Quincy Jones has a distinct voice and mannerisms, which makes it too easy for Jamie Foxx in this perfect impression.
Man, shit, working with Ray Charles, man. Frank Sinatra, baby. When I worked with Usher. You know Usher, don't you, Jamie? Yeah, man, Michael Jackson, man. We did 54 million records right there on the wall, man. So 54 million records.
In our next clip, a rare Quentin Tarantino impression is pulled off perfectly by Foxx.
And he said, "Cut. Can I talk to you for a second?" Close the door. What the fuck is that? I said, "What you mean?" I knew I was going to have this problem. Listen, all of this shit, you have to be a fucking slave, okay? He's a slave. He's not cool. He's a fucking slave.
Right.
He doesn't know how to read.
Jay-Z has a very distinct voice and cadence, and Jamie Foxx, the impression master, nails it.
Nobody was talking to him. Guess who it was?
Who?
Jay-Z. Nobody knew. I said, what's up, man?
Yeah, what's going on? It's just a great party. You know what I'm saying?
In a past video, we've shown Fox's epic Trump impression. Well, here is another one, and it's just as hilarious.
There's a lot of great people on both sides. Lots of great people on both sides. I know Ariel. He's a great person. He couldn't vote for me at the time. Now he can vote for me once he gets out. I love Snoop D.O. Double G. Great person.
So do you love Death Row Records?
I love
People on
Death
both
Row.
sides.
I love Death. Excuse me. Fake news. I love Death Row.
In this clip, Jamie Foxx impersonates the legendary boxer and his legendary high-pitched voice, ordering at a drive-thru window.
Mike said you could do the joke, but that better be funny. So now it's the pressure. So I do the joke. I think it was something like Mike Tyson going through the drive-thru with Kentucky Fried Chicken or something like that. Hi, this is Mike Tyson. Welcome to Kentucky Fried Chicken. Yeah, can I get chicken and biscuit and some slaw?
In this clip, Jamie Foxx does his best impression of the artist formerly known as Prince.
I remember when he said, in France, a skinny man died of a big disease with a little name. By chance, his girlfriend came across a noodle and soon she did the same. At home, there's 17-year-old boys and their idea of fun is being in a gang called The Disciple, high on crack, toting a machine gun. Boom, boom.
In this clip, Fox shares an impression of what it's like to have a conversation with Money Mayweather.
Floyd's the homie. Floyd comes by the house, man. And I don't want to put everything out there that he does. He's super, super competitive. That's what's amazing. But he also understands that, yeah, Jay Fox, I understand what's going on. You know, all the time, they want me to follow Jay Fox, but that's what keeps me competitive. That's what, all the time. Easy work, light work. So he will sit at my crib and speak for like hours.
Next, Fox impersonates Stephen Smith as his cousin Cleveland Smith. And the resemblance is uncanny, to say the least.
First of all, you was wrong about Tim.
I was not wrong about Tim Tebow.
You were wrong about the Dallas Cowboys.
I'm never wrong about the Dallas Cowboys.
I'll kneel. Watch me kneel. I will kneel. I'm not afraid. He's a sellout. You see that? He's not afraid. You know, see, I'll kneel in front of everybody for my cause. Will you do the same? Stephen A. Smith. First of all, let's be clear. My name is Cleveland A. Smith. The A is for Asian.
Who says Jamie Foxx can only do male impressions in this clip? He does a hilarious Monique.
Monique banged on everybody, didn't she? Then she said, no Netflix. I was like, hold on. Everybody boycott Netflix. I'm telling you right now, boycott Netflix, sister. Suck it, suck it, suck it.
In our next clip, Jamie Foxx does a spot-on Shannon Sharpe impression on a show with Skip Bayless.
Every time I see Shannon, I just go skip, 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 skip. No, skip, 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 skip. That ain't what it was. Skip, skip. That ain't what it was. Skip. No, skip, 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 skip.
Perhaps one of Fox's best impressions is the greatest comedian of our time, Dave Chappelle, who has a pretty iconic voice himself.
Because Chappelle's like,
Yeah. I was incensed. Bam! Can't talk about nothing, man. Somebody walked up and they said, there's Dave Chappelle. I said, bam! Wu-Tang, nigga.
I love Dave because he always used a very intelligent word to go with his hood.
I was beside myself. I was chartreuse. Bam, nigga.
Al Pacino is a favorite among impressionists, but Fox might have the best one out there.
So I walked up to him. I said, hello, Mr. Pacino. How are you? You like cranberry juice? I was like, what the fuck? He says, they got great cranberry juice here. And I was like, oh, snap. And I saw how great of an actor he was and the fact that he's nothing like those characters.
Next, Jamie Foxx delivers the perfect Doc Rivers impression, who has been said by many to sound like a dying pterodactyl.
I've heard some of your NBA impersonations. I love the Doc Rivers one.
Well, the thing is that, it's game 6, and, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. They just got to, they got to buckle down. They got to get out there. I'm going to go take some lozenges and get ready for the game, But I mean, at the end of the day, you just have to, you have to play. You got to play. If you don't play, then you don't win. If you don't win, then we don't have anything.
In this clip, we show another Barack Obama impression that is one of our personal favorites.
And he said it very smooth and calmly. He said, if there's anyone who still doubts that America is not a place where all things are possible, tonight is your answer. It's the answer that led those who've been told for so long by so many to be cynical and fearful and doubtful of what we can achieve, to put our hands on the arc of history and bend it once more towards the hope of a better day.
Here's one of the great Paul Mooney, who was a friend of Fox's. But that didn't stop Jamie from perfecting his impression of him.
You got to deal with a lot of white folks there, Paul?
Oh, honky heaven. Honky heaven, honkies everywhere. Just lily white honkies. I love it. I love it. I'm the only nigga there. They love me. They look at me and they just say, this nigga, oh, he's very smart. Oh, this nigga's great. Not your average runaway.
That's Mooney. That is Mooney. Let me tell you. That is Mooney.
At Bet365, we don't do...
X44 car sits down nicely, but Christopherson moves across to block them immediately. Trying to get alongside Gutierrez. He's just up behind Christopherson now. She takes the line. The bounce was on yesterday. She's still alongside the RXR machine. Up and over the first crest. Oh, sideways to Gutierrez. Gathers it up, slides out wide. These three cars, if they can get back, you know, for the switch over close together. Oh, contact on the exit.
This is feisty stuff from Molinaro.
Here comes Christopherson down now to the switch zone. Gutierrez. I would say that there's not a lot of difference between those two lines, but Molinaro has definitely closed that gap using the hyperdrive where she did. What? Just gets out in front, only just gets out in front of Excite. And I think Ollie Bennett's got up the inside of Sebastian Loeb into the first corner. Coming up now to the left-hander, Loeb's got the inside line. Ollie Bennett trying to carry the speed around the outside and look back up the inside of him. Bennett's having a good weekend, isn't he? He's the inside Loeb again on the way into turn 3. Loeb's like slightly wide, it couldn't be closer.
This is absolutely fascinating stuff.
So you can see the underguards of the car digging into the sand. He'll take a look on the exit here. Oh no, flag for Bennett. So he's clipped the flag on the inside, Jenny. That's certainly going to be a 5-second penalty. Oh wow, problem for RXR. RXR have gone right to the back of the pack.
Wow, this is disaster. What has happened to Arlen Kotlinski? She's put on, I wonder if she made a mistake there actually. The car is flying down the hill now as she uses her hyperdrive. She has got to claw back. There must have been an error there, I think, for whatever happened with RXR. They're now back, coming past Excite.
There's the mistake. Wow.
Wow, that is really weird. The car just dug into that rock, got lost in the hole, and she couldn't get it out. Oh, the rear end's all over the place. Come on, Arlen Kotlinski. You need to get control of this Odyssey 21.
But Kotlinski's up the inside, contact between them.
You can see the X44 car is coming to a finish. Sebastian Loeb flicks the car up, and he has one semi-final one. Look, this is the battle for second place. Oh my goodness, it was so close. I think it's just gone to Excite. We need to look at the timing screens because that was as close as you could get. He tucks in close to it and absolutely smatters it. So we are hearing it will be a 10-second penalty, which unfortunately for them is a big, big cost, and it will knock them out of their place in the final and sees RXR go through by a whisker, really, wasn't it? Green, the cars are away from the line and it looks like a very even match so far. Andretti United on the right trying to ease through. Acciona Sainz getting a little bit of a run now, and Chip Ganassi to the left-hand side just trying to drag race up to the first turn. So is Acciona Sainz taking the line, but look at this, taking the outside line and trying to get on the inside for turn 2. Somehow they've found some great pace for Ganassi. We know Kyle LeDuc is an absolute demon in the car, and he is proving to be very aggressive out there.
Here comes LeDuc down to the switch zone at the bottom of the hill. Going to be pretty much status quo is at the end of this one. 11.57, okay, 13.3. So let's see what it is once they get into the switch at the bottom of the hill. He's managed to take another couple of seconds out over that last sector. So Sarah Price is going to release the car first, bottom left of your screen. The American off-road expert driver.
Massive roll for Hansen. Oh, he hit the tuft of grass. It sent the car flicking over, and that is absolutely gutting for Timmy.
I was hoping it was going to land on its wheels because it's not a hard impact. It wasn't a big shunt, it was just a bad bounce. The sand's coming through the window, and unfortunately Genesis Andretti United, that's the question answered, will not be in the finals. It's for an alternate line behind Sainz. It goes to the inside, but unfortunately camel grass just limits out the front left suspension. The car bounces badly. So if you're Chip Ganassi Racing now, you get on the radio to Sarah and you say it's job done, you're in, just chill. And the same really for Carlos Sainz. He can just lift now and bring the car home. She's got just the one jump to go. Sarah Price coming down the hill. Her and Carl Duke will be going through to the final for the second time in their Extreme E history. Let's hope they have a better run this time than they did last year. Brilliant job by Chip Ganassi Racing and the Hummer EV are through to the final. Carlos Sainz crosses the line, and the Dakar legend with his teammate Leia Sands will also be up for the win here in round one of Extreme E. Well, off the line, other way on the outside. Bad traction there for Veloce. Didn't quite get away. Kevin Hansen got a great start on the inside line. Gets just in front of Jutta Kleinsmith. Kleinsmith going to try and respond around the outside. It is Gilmore in the car with McLaren. Gilmore drops back into fourth. They come in super close together. Woolridge maybe going to get the whole shot. Bad bounce. Veloce machine runs wide over the grass. Just holds on. McLaren have gone out super wide. Woolridge still on the inside line, but has lost some pace. Kevin Hansen with a bad bounce now gets the car in. Over the bump goes Jutta Kleinsmith. Emma Gilmore trying to come around the outside. Gilmore going to get two with one move. Absolutely brilliant for the New Zealander. Slots into P2 from P4. What a great move by Emma Gilmore.
JBXE though out in front at the moment with Hansen. Very assured drive right now.
Gilmore coming in out that rutted long left-handed corner now. We saw problems yesterday trying to hold on to the McLaren machine. Oh, there in the background. Kleinschmidt comes in fully lit. Sideways down the hill. She gone. Did she miss the flags? Kevin Hansen comes in now. Gilmore uses a hyperdrive up the hill to just try and keep a decent gap towards the finish line. But Kleinschmidt coming in hot behind. So JBXE are in first. McLaren coming second and App Cooper in third. There's only about 14 seconds between those three cars. Now Tanner Faust has cut the gap down to 4.6 seconds. Alan Thierry is going with him. He's just three behind. Looks like they've all got their hyperdrives left on the left-hand side of the screen. Faust is set to stand. Oh, in the background, the car bounces high. Now he's right with Molly Taylor. Sideways in the background as well comes to Alatia.
This is one of the sections where you can make up so much time if you take the right line. We've seen lots of variant lines here. So Taylor out in front, Faust closing down. Alatia, you can just see the distances being eaten up. There's nothing between them now. Faust is on full attack.
Tanner Faust trying to close down the gap to Molly Taylor in front. He'll know she's used hyperdrive. He goes left. She goes right, looking for an alternate line. How long are they going to dare to stay on the throttle for? We're behind. Alatia hasn't used his hyperdrive. He's going to try and hold on closely. He does now. Faust gets the inside line.
Oh, there's no way through up that section. It's very skinny in the front. Oh, he's gone wide. It's gone down the inside line. McLaren gets past him. What a place to overtake. I didn't think it was possible there. Three great drives. Molly kicking up all over the place at the moment.
Molly goes for the low line now. She's going to make it through the gate. Has to lift. Alatia passes her as well. Tanner Faust now with a clear line.
What a drive from McLaren. Their first race weekend, and they have got through to the final. It was the App Cooper in second place, JBXE coming in third, and Tanner is over the moon.
Tanner Faust crosses the line and just shouts yes, and that's exactly what I was thinking. An absolutely brilliant race.
Wheel spin dust coming up. Is X44 taking an early lead, but look onto the right hand side. It's Axiona Sainz taking on RXR. They seem three of them to be level, and three into one game might not work. Axiona Sainz and Carlos Sainz is taking the lead. What happens is he goes tight around the inside of this bend. He's okay. They've all managed to stay the course, but look at this melee behind Axiona Sainz. There's three cars. They're all trying to fight for the same piece of turf. X44, RXR, and the McLaren team go round, but they're all behind Axiona Sainz. Carlos Sainz has had an amazing start.
Absolutely brilliant by Sainz. Took that long load ray around the outside to turn one. Thought he might get past. He had the great start anyway, but brave enough just to stay there. He knew he'd get good exit speed. Now everyone behind is in the dark. Oh, in the background, massive crash. A huge crash. It's McLaren. So Tanner Faust has rolled out contention at the first time they made it into the final. It was Dusty. There he is. The American's okay, he's biting on the old sand, the screen's out the car, but ᴛɪ괱ɪᴛɪᴜ is out at turn 1. Here's the rear shot from RXR, I think. So dust flying up, vision looks okay at this point. Now it's a little bit trickier, and now it's really hard. Really hard. Where does Faust appear? There he is. Yeah, you were bang on the money, Jenny.
Oh, disaster for McLaren. They were going so fast. Oh, so there's Tanner. You just feel for him, don't you? Because he sat there thinking, what happened? But what's happened there? That's maybe contact between McLaren then and RXR.
So the gap's 2.13 as they come down to the switch zone.
And there is a red flag. So a red flag because of that McLaren crash. Staggered restart from the switch zone.
That's the fairest way to do it.
There we go. So Laia Sanz first out for Acciona Sight. She will retain the gap that they had after this one lap where it was red. Johan Kristoffersen is a magic man when it comes behind the wheel. What can he do?
There is X44. Kristoffersen's right there. RXR right on the tail of X44. Going to go wide and look for a gap.
This is a lovely point in the track to try and do an overtake move. It's a wide outreach of the desert. You can see the dust kicking up, but you can take multiple lines through this bit. We've seen incidents, but look, RXR closing down. Kristoffersen all over the back. Oh, he's lost a little bit of wheel control. He goes really wide.
Up on 2 wheels for Kristoffersen, straightened out the steering to hold on to the car in those ruts. Now comes back through the other way. ᴛɪ괱ɪᴛɪᴜ made a pass at the end of this straight. Expect everyone to use hyperdrive here. Kristoffersen goes first. Up to 400 kilowatts of power. Slots out to the right-hand side. Gonna come past X44. He's now got to stay on that throttle pedal as long as he can. Goes to the right of the camel grass. Laia Sanz responds. She goes onto the hyperdrive now. She comes up the hill. Up and over the crest. Kristoffersen jumps with the extra speed.
Just look at this, coming down the really steep section. You can really lose yourself at the bottom of this. You've got to stay honest. But what are they going to do? Different angles, and it's gone. It is Kristoffersen who's managed to take the lead, but he goes really wide. What can Sanz do to compete back? Look how far Kristoffersen has gone.
Straight into the lead. Kristoffersen drops it onto that low line. Laia Sanz in super close behind. Don't think she's going to be able to respond to it though. Kristoffersen comes up to the crest. He's going to jump over this, and it's just the run down the hill. So with a new teammate, Michaela Arling-Kotlinski, but the same car, same results. Johan Kristoffersen, the reigning champion, crosses the line to take the win in round 1. Neom, Saudi Arabia, goes to RXR.
Well, Kristoffersen and Arling-Kotlinski come together, new team, same old championship winning vibes. RXR are the Desert X Prix winners. Look at this, the moment of celebration. So the celebrations begin as our drivers and as the RXR team principal Kimmo Lamatainen gets onto there. This is a reminder of the final race results. 5th, McLaren. 4th, Chip Ganassi Racing. 3rd, X44. In 2nd place, Acciona Sight. Their best finish so far, and RXR starting where they left off, I suppose, really as a championship challenger, getting 1st place in the Desert X Prix.
Such a cool sound from those electric vehicles. That was fun to watch. I'd like to thank everyone for stopping by tonight. I had a really great time streaming, you know, and it's always fun when everyone stops by. So I'd like to thank Frankie, and I'd like to thank Amanda, and I'd like to thank Jojo for spending their time with me, and it really means a lot. And I hope everyone is feeling great and have great things happen to them. Not only them, but everyone across the globe. And I hope to see you all soon. Thank you so much.